Welcome to Football Manager 2017, my Wigan game in the season 2034-35, and I'm about to play Sheffield Wednesday at home. Sheffield Wednesday apparently have lost their manager, which theoretically could either make them easier to beat or more difficult to beat, just depending on how things go. The bad point of my side is I have Graham Peat in goal, who started the season about my fourth or fifth choice goalkeeper. My defence is as solid as it's going to get. My midfield is missing Mr. Obi, who, even though he's not quite fully fit yet, is almost there, but I decided to give Mr. McGlade a chance in that position instead. My forward line, after the last game where it was a makeshift forward line, returns to its more normal people, and Jamie Slaughter gets relegated to the bench. But my team, for me, is quite good. Yes, James Chamberlain and Dean Turner both passed fitness tests, so that's why they're in the side, even though they're not quite 100% match fit. But yes, this team is quite good from one of my sides. So I will see how it goes. Supposedly I am the favourite, and 18 games into the league season, I am surprisingly in second rather than fending off relegation, which was what was expected of me. And apparently they're going to play in black. And they're going to start with Ben White, who's already slightly injured. And I'll try and be positive with my team, even though it lost 1-0 last time it played. And it's a very pretty stadium I've got. We'll see how this wonderful team bounces back from its last game and the defeat. Apparently by passing very badly. Yes, that is the player of my concern, is Mr. Peat in goal. He really isn't the quality to be playing anything but non-league football at this point. However, he is the best I have available, which kind of sums up part of the situation. With I would say my first choice, but my current best goalkeeper out for another about 6 to 7 weeks due to injury. My second choice keeper out on loan, and what was considered my first choice keeper got sold at transfer deadline day because he wanted to leave to the great and wonderful Oxford, who are somewhat below me. That wasn't the worst corner I've ever had. Oh good, my left back's been booked already. Oh great, and they get a free kick right on the edge of the area. And Wedderburn stood there like a statue, waited for the ball to come to him, which is something they teach you in English schools at the age of 4 you're not meant to do. Okay, I might be exaggerating slightly. They might wait till you're 6 years old before they teach you that one, but it's something you learn while you're at primary school at the very latest, is you don't stand there waiting for the football to come to you. You go to it. Oh, nice tackle, Heaton. Pete, you didn't come away with the ball. Oh, a second nice tackle, Heaton. Not something you're renowned for, is your tackling ability. Oh, we're getting very cocky with the back heels. And a beautiful through ball. And if Turner had missed that, I'd have shot him. And that was all started by Mr. Heaton tackling. And then a beautiful through ball again from Heaton. Obviously the man of the moment. Stroth, a throw in to Chamberlain when he's surrounded by 3 Sheffield Wednesday players. It went as well as you would expect to throw in to a player surrounded would go. Oh, lucky deflection. Okay, apparently Chamberlain's going to claim that, but if it hadn't been deflected, that would have gone well wide. Yeah, that would have gone wide if it hadn't gone through for the rather dramatic deflection from the Wednesday defender. Oh, nice header, McGlade. I would say, can we break? But 4-on-1, I really don't think we're going to get too far with a break. Oh, good cross here would be useful. Unbelievable. A good cross here would be useful was my phrase. Not expecting it in a million years. And that's exactly what he managed to do. I thought he'd wasted it when he hit the byline. But that was a beautiful cross and a brilliant header. Angled perfectly away from the goalkeeper. Something you don't even see that often in the Premier League. They normally go for power rather than placement. Oh, Wedderburn, you left the ball behind there. And Chamberlain went for glory with his hat-trick. And failed. I'm also out fouling them 6-1, which is pretty normal for one of my teams. Get out of the way, ref. Another referee that can't seem to understand where the ball might go. Well done, Heaton. You turned and looked. Oh, nice ball, Harwood. I thought you were going to put a decent through ball there, Harwood, but okay. I can live with what you did there. Well worked move. Pity the finish wasn't there, but Harwood isn't exactly the most brilliant of shooting players that I've got. Oh, is he going to make it? Good cross, nobody there. But apparently my side has decided not to give up. It keeps fighting, which is most unlike one of my sides. Normally my players lose the ball and just stand around looking uninterested. Oh, thought my left back was going to mess that up beautifully for a second then. Thank you, ref. I think it's safe to say my player was looking for the contact there rather than really being fouled. I love the tactical advice that comes up saying we must close down such and such a player. Well, I'm thinking, you haven't had the ball, so how would they know what he's like? Well, that was a terrible clearance. They were lucky. That was an offside decision, but otherwise that would have been a truly horrible clearance. Oh, good move. Yeah, as soon as the ball was going towards the goal, I expect it to go in, because I've got Pete in goal. That was a good move there, and that was a good cross. Right in the space between my defenders. And I can't argue with the result. As long as we don't blow a 3-goal lead, because that will upset me. But I don't mind them getting one back. All things considered, a pretty darn good first half. So we'll send them straight back out because I don't have any better players on the bench. Let's face it, when you were 3-0 up and you haven't got any better players and no one's looking terrible, why make changes for the sake of it? It's not like I'm looking to give young kids experience. Oh, to cross there, Turner would be good, never mind. Unlucky Heaton, it was worth having a go. Let's admit, the Sheffield Wednesday away kit is not the worst I've ever seen. And it's not exactly beautifully pretty, but it's definitely not the worst away kit I've ever been forced to look at. I kind of like it. There again, any kit that contains orange in it is different, so that's probably why I kind of like it, because it's different. That was a good header. Pity he has no support, but oh, Chamberlain decided to tackle. Not that he really threatened the goalkeeper, but I'll take it. Good through ball. I think Chamberlain was looking for the penalty there. Oh, nice tackle, James. Like I say, my side seems to actually be committed and not just giving up as soon as it loses the ball, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just kind of amazed. Oh, one of those got to be offside. There are about 3 players offside there. Well, unlucky Heaton. That ball could have ended up anywhere, so it was worth the attempt. I just wonder if Wednesday were actually going to bother clearing the ball there. We'll see what this highlight does, and then probably replace a couple of players to put some fresh legs on. Again, the passing looks nice, smooth. Pity the shooting doesn't quite match up, but Dean Turner, you can come off for Slaughter as you're starting to suffer for fitness. Who else is there that's starting to suffer for fitness? Chamberlain, you can stay on because you might get a hat-trick. Heaton, you can come off and we'll put Brewster on. Do not mess this up, Perez, otherwise I will be unhappy. Well done, Perez. Oh, and a nice ball through to Slaughter. Pity he couldn't control it. Oh, that was a well-worked move and unlucky with the finish. Now in Southampton, the league leaders have managed to pull back from a 2-0 deficit to make it 2-2, and that was actually a good free kick by Brewster, which it was on target. It forced the goalkeeper to catch it. Normally his free kicks go sailing over the bar. Oh, okay. One of their players gets a yellow card, and the second yellow card of the game. Again, surprising, especially with my sides, and the number of fouls we commit. Oh, I thought that was going to be in the top corner. Okay, now the third yellow card of the game. Okay, we went for about 70 minutes with one yellow card, and now we've got to 4. 5. It's like the referee suddenly decided to go card mad on me. Oh, Southampton have come from 2-0 down to be leading 3-2. But a well-played game. We looked good, comfortable. Yes, and Southampton's wonderful comeback keeps them 4 points ahead of me, but I now have an 8-point gap to third, which are Fulham, who Southampton just happily beat for me. I'm quite happy for that. I'm quite happy to go up and, well, to continue in second. And obviously the worst team in the division are Crawley. No wins, 4 draws, 15 losses. That takes a poor side to manage that level of success. I know, because I once managed it in the Premier League with Leeds, with, I think it was 6 points after 20 games. So it's disheartening when it happens to you. But that was Wigan versus Sheffield Wednesday. And hopefully, I head for the schedule. I've now got a game against Leeds. And three games time, it's a game against Crawley. And pretty soon it'll be time for the FA Cup. But I was on a nice run, and then it stopped dead by Brighton at the end of November. So I'm starting December with a win. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in December? Yep, that's correct. 7 games in December, of which 5 of which are home games. So if I win them all, I'm definitely on for Manager of the Month. However, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you down the road.